Hi, I'm Tatum Skipper, and welcome to Real Florida Magazine. Today we are going to take a closer look at Washington-Holmes Technical Center.
Welcome back here at Washington-Holmes Technical Center. Right now with Michael Johnson with Shockwave Defense. This is a series of days of instruction for self-defense geared toward correctional officers, in this case, from the state of Florida. Michael, pretty amazing stuff I'm seeing in there. You've got guys who are highly motivated, lots of testosterone, lots of machismo, and you're taking them and essentially, like any motivational course, you're kind of breaking them down a little bit, showing them a little bit of their weaknesses, and then I presume over the next couple of days you're going to give them the tools to do what they need to do. Let's start at the beginning. Shockwave Defense. I actually went on your website, took a look at it. You've got quite a storied career in martial arts, in self-defense, in fighting skills, and we're going to talk about that in the second part of the show. Right now, give me a thumbnail sketch of what we're seeing here today.
What you're looking at today is what's called DMS. It's a conjunction with Shockwave Defense and the Department of Corrections, as well as Washington-Holmes University here, who's helping out with that. And what we're doing is we're training them how to survive deadly force encounters. So the idea is not only to learn how to protect yourself, but also how to control your mind and your thoughts throughout that process of dealing with a deadly force encounter. So I'm really proud of these guys and the girls that are part of this course. They're amazing. I think that they have an attitude of survival and how to make this happen under the worst case conditions, and you always want that confidence to be present. You never want a guy sitting out there, especially think of a sniper, for example. If he's sitting there on the range and he's getting ready to have to shoot somebody, you don't want him thinking in his head, well, I think I might be able to kind of do this. You know, you want to, oh, I got you. You want that mindset there. And these guys have that, as well as the women, and that's what you want. You want them to be able to handle a high-risk, intense scenario, handle it professionally, which they're more than capable of doing, but also handle it in case it does go towards that worst-case scenario direction.
And even though you're teaching or pointing out some specific skills that can be used in conjunction with specific scenarios, what I'm seeing is more of an overall, you've only got 4 days with these guys.
Mm-hmm.
What you're doing, it seems to me, is addressing some very fundamental things. Act, don't react. I guess, I think I've heard you say that a few times.
Correct. You know, action's faster than reaction. So they have to play out in their mind all the possible scenarios that could go wrong. And they also have to take into accountability resistance. It's not an easy grab my wrist and then you try and do a joint lock or a move. I mean, people fight back in real time. And so they're not going to allow you just to do whatever it is that you think that you're going to do. So what these guys are learning how to do is they're learning how to educate themselves in this 32-hour DMS course, how to push themselves to the next level, and how to put themselves in a mindset that the person is not going to cooperate, and how to minimize injury to the person if they can, but how to utilize as much energy and violence, for lack of a better word, that they must in order to make sure that they save their lives and get back home at the end of the day.
Well, as we get towards the end of the afternoon, I'd like to sit down, given that you've got the time available, discuss this further. In the meantime, let's take a look at some of these clips that we shot earlier today, showing these methods, showing some of Michael's teaching, and we'll be right back after this.